Hey cookies, welcome to my YouTube channel and let's get into this easy anti-inflammatory butter bean side. So I'm going to go ahead and start off by adding 2 cups of water to my pot, and I'm going to bring that water up to a nice boil, and then I'm going to go ahead and add my butter beans to my pot. So once they are back to a rapid boil, I am going to go ahead and reduce my heat to medium-low so my butter beans can cook for about 20 to 30 minutes, and I'm going to leave the lid on the duration of the time that the butter beans are cooking. So here I went ahead and diced up some red onion along with some sun-dried tomatoes, and that's about a 1/4 cup of the red onions and the sun-dried tomatoes. So once my beans are done cooking, I'm going to go ahead and use my colander, and I'm going to make sure all the juices are strained out from my beans. So now here I am using about 3 tablespoons of olive oil, and I am adding my red onions first, and I'm going to go ahead and saute those until they are nice and fragrant and a little bit translucent for about 2 to 3 minutes. And now once I saute these red onions, I am going to go ahead and add my minced garlic. I am using this brand with the minced garlic soaked in olive oil, and I'm using about 3 tablespoons of my minced garlic here. And then I'm going to cook that for an additional 30 seconds until the garlic got nice and fragrant. And now I am adding my sun-dried tomatoes to my pot. And now I'm going to go ahead and give that a good stir and cook for an additional minute or so until it's nice and fragrant. So now here I am adding my beans back to my pot. Mind you, I cooked them for 20 to 30 minutes until they are nice and tender. And I'm just going to stir that all the way up here. Also, make sure you guys comment below any other anti-inflammatory dishes that you like cooking or that you would like me to cook in the future. You can just drop them down below in the comment section. So here I am using some Harissa pepper sauce. I am going to use about 3 tablespoons. Mind you, this comes in spicy as well, but I am using the mild version because I do not like too much spice, so mild will do for me. So I added that to my beans, my sun-dried tomatoes, my red onions, and my minced garlic. So once I'm done adding that, I am going to go ahead and add about 1/2 cup of some coconut milk. I am using the unsweetened kind. Make sure you use unsweetened. Do not use sweet coconut milk. You can use soy milk as well, or cashew milk, to your preference, but I prefer coconut milk. And then I am going to use about 1 cup of vegetable broth. I will add to this as well. Now, after you add your vegetable broth and your beans are fork tender and everything, you can just let this simmer on low for an additional 3 to 4 minutes. And I'm just going to go ahead and give this a good stir. Now you can kind of see that the sauce is starting to thicken up a little bit, so we're going to go ahead and start seasoning our beans. I am adding about a teaspoon of paprika, also a pinch of black pepper. That's more than a pinch, I'm sorry. About a 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper, a teaspoon of garlic powder, and then I am using some roasted garlic and herb seasoning, about a teaspoon of that as well. And then 1/2 teaspoon of some oregano. And then I am adding about half a teaspoon of my pink Himalayan salt. Now, I love cooking with this salt because it is not too high in sodium, and pink Himalayan salt is a healthier salt for you to consume on a daily basis. So now that that's all seasoned, I'm giving that a good stir. And here I added a little bit more of the roasted garlic and herb seasoning by McCormick. And now I am going to add about half a teaspoon of some Parmesan cheese. Now, mind you, you don't want to add too much of that. Just half a teaspoon for that cheesy flavor. And now I am using about 2 to 3 handfuls of spinach I'm going to add. Now I'm just mixing that all in. And like I said, you see how it started to thicken up. This is the finished product. Thank you guys for watching. And I did pair it with some salmon and some sourdough bread. For my sourdough bread, I did use about a tablespoon of olive oil, a pinch of parsley seasoning, a pinch of my roasted garlic and herb seasoning, and also a pinch of garlic powder. And I let that toast for about 3 minutes. And thank you guys for watching. We'll chat soon.